The Clay Girl by Heather Tucker. Oh my goodness, this was so good. I realized that this is book one, so I will be searching out for book two. You already can tell I loved it. Highly recommend. So, after her father tragically ends his life, young Ari, which is short for Harriet, one R and one T, is sent from her unstable Toronto home to live with her loving but mysterious aunts in Cape Breton, where she heals through creativity and care, nurturing clay sculptures, storytelling with her imaginary seahorse, Jasper. I love Jasper. And growing into her own person. Yet the past continues to echo. Returning home means confronting addiction, neglect, and searching for belonging in the 1960s. So this was her mom. Her mom did not want her to be with her aunt. Her aunt, which is her mom's sister, has she lived with her friend, and they both truly loved Ari, and they were there for her. And her mom was just being mean. Her mom was mean. So here's my review of the book. This novel is an emotional tour de force. Heather Tucker's lyrical prose beautifully captures the voice of Ari, a child with a fierce imagination who survives trauma through kindness and artistry. While some family dynamics feel black and white, good versus evil, Ari's resilience, wit, and inner strength shine through. The pacing was great, but the emotional journey is very unforgettable. So the mom, like I said, she was being very spiteful. She wouldn't let her sister and her friend actually raise Ari, which was the best thing that should have happened to her. Her sisters ended up stepping in, trying to get her mother to let them raise their sister. Being that Ari was entitled to a trust fund at 18, the mom and her then boyfriend, who happens to be either the police or chief or something, was the one that was keeping her from being with her aunts and even her sisters. So the chief had a child as well. And Ari and this little boy they became close. One of the chief's oldest sons, he also was very helpful to Ari. She had the opportunity to leave, but she wouldn't leave without the little boy. So, she went back that end of the summer and stayed so she could keep an eye on him, because the dad was just the stepfather. Actually, I don't even know if that was really a stepfather. The man that she was living with, the police, he was a very unkind man. And he was only holding out because he knew Ari could get a trust fund. So here are my final thoughts. And I promise you, I will be doing book two of this book because I want to know what happened to Ari and the little boy. The Clay Girl is a moving exploration of trauma, creativity, and hope. Tucker reminds us how even in the darkest circumstances, children find ways to grow and heal. A great pick for book clubs or anyone who treasures literary voice and emotional depth. If you choose to read book one of The Clay Girl by Heather Tucker, it is 352 pages and 12 hours long. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Bye.